Hello, hello, hello. It's me, everybody's favorite Gunchpot, back at it again with another god dang stream. Here, uh, the last stream of 2025. And I gotta say, not a good one. Not a good one, all things considered. 2025 was rough. Some good things happened, as do most years. There's some positives to be had. Dragon Ball Abridged launching is one of them. I played Hollow Knight for the first time. Silksong came out. Played Undertale for the first time. Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 came out. So all of those things considered, pretty good year. This is just all the other stuff. And nothing better than starting a stream on such a sour note than talking about how terrible the year was. But here we are coming up upon 2026, a brand new year where new things can happen and hopefully some more good stuff. I know we got some cool movies coming, we got some cool games coming, and hopefully there's a shifting tide in the climate of the world that we are all just patiently waiting for and anticipating happening. All that being said, I hope you can't hear my washing machine in the background. Because today we're going to be playing a game that I've not actually played in quite some time. I think the last time I launched this game was when they released Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But we are playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. What's up, Flaw the G World? The craziest thing happening right now, literally right this minute. What happened just this minute? What is happening at this point in the world, at this period in time, in the present in which we live? What could possibly be happening? But I figured we would capstone 2025 by playing a little Xenoverse. There's a big Dragon Ball event happening at the end of January, and we're all very excited for it. And I figured, why not? Let's go hop in, make a new character, play the first act, and see if we want to continue playing it. Maybe if there's a hype cycle for Xenoverse 3, we could continue playing Xenoverse 2. But yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say about that. I like the thumbnail for this week's stream. If you're watching on YouTube, I thought it was fun. I dressed up like the friggin' time patroller, the hero from Xenoverse 1. But yeah, I'm kind of just patiently waiting for the follow up to this. The craziest thing happened message. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. You've caught my attention. I might go get a beverage while I wait for this chat to go off, and then we're gonna play some Xenoverse. Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. I forgot. Washed streamer. Alright, I'm coming back. Don't go anywhere. I'm on my way. Alright. I somehow got my broken PC working again. So I decided that it would be funny to play Tuhu 9 on it for the last time. I got the final boss. Nice one. PC not being broken is a W. And then I went to grab a snack. Sick. Snacks are a dub. I am drinking Cheerwine 0 because I'm on a zero sugar kick, trying to lower my cholesterol. But you gotta have a Cheerwine every now and again. All right, let's get into it. And when you came back, something happened. Shoop. The PC exploded again and the screen cracked. that is crazy. Rip and pepperoni, I suppose. Okay. What do you guys know about Xenoverse 2? I was at the end. Okay, don't mind that. That's gonna keep happening. Alright, we're live on TikTok now as well. We have to get this, the last boss unlucky. I've gained access to add-ons. Yippee! This game is super loud. We'll have to see if my audio's mixed. properly. I'm a bit of a fraud when it comes to that stuff. I'm trying to beat this game for 9 years. That's a long time. Oh, wait, no, frick. We're making a new character. I didn't mean to, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully that didn't leak my credit card information. So pissed. Unlucky. Okay. Here we go. New guy. Obviously I've played as a Saiyan because Saiyans are the best race in the game. Namekians and Friezas are fun too. I'm definitely open to suggestion here. And I've gotten max level Saiyan twice since Xenoverse has come out. And I wouldn't mind playing a Saiyan again because I think they're fun. I think they're neat. But at the same time, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to do something new. Do Majin. That's 1 vote for Majin. High defense but slow stamina recovery. Do they even have cool transformations or anything? Because that's half the fun of the game, right? Is there like a Majin form? Kid form? Chaos form? Anything? Can they go Kaioken? I've literally never played. Can turn into Kid Buu. Is that? I feel like I've seen that before, but is that like base game or is that mods? I just don't know. I don't know these things. It has been a while. Frieza Race also seems fun. They have the paralysis thing. Is Orange Namekian in the game yet? It's base game. Okay. There seems to be some interest in the Majin character. I mean, the fat ones are funny, but the lady ones are just like cool looking. I knew Namekians can turn giant. I wasn't sure if they did, because they did like the Beast Gohan form for Cax. Wasn't sure if they had added Namekian Orange. All right. We do be tall as fuck or little as fuck. It's kind of fun. I actually like this hairstyle too. I mean, middle is fine. The fat Majin Cac looks like Majin Buu. Yeah, big time. What do we have? Okay, we have. I mean, I like this one. This is a cool hairstyle. And we have Mega Karen, final boss. Okay, fuck ass Bob. Mad scientist of sorts. I'm trying to beat the game because I had the game when I was a kid. The game last time I kind of about the game. Fair. I've been known to do the same. Okay, we have ice cream hair. We have fuck ass Bob with a little swoop. Oh, another kind of professor. Oh, the ponytail. Okay. Pigtails, classic. 16 pigtails, classic. Wow, there's no music on this loading screen, huh? I don't really care for this one either. Okay, the Sailor Moon buns is kind of fun. This is like Chi-Chi hair, but Majin, but gummy. Okay, we got the double bang. Another pigtail variant. This isn't bad. Another pony. I don't know. Ooh. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. There's some unique stuff here. Oh, we have the same hair, but with ponytail and without. 13 is just long hair. Okay, we're getting a lot of variants that have a little extendo clip on the back. I don't love a lot of these. I don't love a lot of these now. This one's just fun. You say 1 is funny? I really don't hate it. I actually think it looks kind of cool. I just don't think that, I mean, it doesn't fit the current outfit because it's clipping through her friggin' collar. But like, it doesn't look bad. We have a lot of options to choose from. And I think that most of the good ones are later. That one's too much. Yeah. I kind of like this one. I don't even know. I don't know what they do. Okay, I think I gotta go with my gut here. We're gonna go base standard. We can change it later. Oh, we have eye options, of course. The literal V-Bang. I kind of like the big wolf eyes. Classic closed eyes, too. They stretch. Oh. Wait, why do they have the most fun eye options? Okay, we got the evil eyes, of course. I'm not like an evil eye kind of guy. I am a blank stare, hollow husk of eyes kind of guy, though. I do like that. Oh, I kind of like this one being a little closer together. But I'm not the beady eye. I'm not the beady eye guy. I think I'm going to do that one. I like this. That's fun. And of course, there's no pupils. There's no pupil options. We have mouths. I kind of like, it looks like Ditto. Very Ditto coded. Could we just do Ditto? Wait, Chaozu cheeks? Whoa. Oh, they have the little oop. I like the little oop. That's fun. But I also, yeah, we'll do it. And then we are going to make them purple. I don't really care about the ear holes so much. That's not so essential to me. All right. Yeah, Ditto's more of like a pinkish purple though, yeah. We'll do that. I'm into that. Okay, upper body colors. This is so unimportant, but we're going to do a little color palette inversion. Because I think it's fun to like invert the normal, what you'd expect. Although maybe I should make this like blue also. This is impossible. Character customization is impossible. Okay, and then this is also gonna be that blue. Then gonna be where, and this is gonna be. Oh, what color should the pants be? Probably the same color as the cape, yeah. Yeah, and the hands should have this like same kind of burgundy that the chest is, and the shoes should be blue also, with the black and white inverted, just like that. And I think that's a character. The colors look yummy. I agree. All right, I'm satisfied. Oh, we have voice to choose from. Not bad. So far, 3. It's so quiet. I think 3. Yeah. You think we'll ever get a Xenoverse 3? I actually think we kind of might. I don't know. I don't think it's impossible that that's the announcement that's coming up here at the end of January. What are we going to name them? No. Yeah. Squirk. All right. I'm happy with Squirk. Let's go. I like it up close and personal. I like hang black and bath far, close far. Keep it balanced. I'm kind of a balanced guy, I think. Let's keep it balanced. Okay, we have our guy. Squirk has been created and is going to be joining the Time Patroller Academy. Also, everybody who's in on TikTok, thanks for the likes. I'm surprised how many people are trying Xenoverse 2. I really do think that there's a 50-50 shot that we get the announcement for Xenoverse 3 come the end of January. I don't think we're going to get it in 2026. I think they might announce it for 2027. But this isn't my first time playing Xenoverse, by the way. It is incredibly quiet. Hold on. Pardon the behind the scenes there. Hello, Spamton. Welcome back. I'm trying to be a big shot in the world of Dragon Ball here. Translator was on. Salute. Hello, credit builder. Are you here to build my credit? French. I would have said Italian personally, but I guess salute is with a D, not a T. What is Bardock cooking right now? Frieza. It's been a while since I've restarted the game though. This is probably my 5th time playing through the story. Do you like Baguette? I love Baguette. Baguette fucks. Oh, but now he's golden. Whoa. And now Goku's blue. These cutscenes look good. Frieza! It's kind of a fun... And croissant. I do like croissant. Though I've only ever had like one real croissant. I've had like crescent rolls and the like. But I was in France last year, and I had like a real croissant for the first time, and it was very good. Bardock, no. This is probably what they're. So we're probably gonna get. As much as I am a big proprietor of not believing leaks and taking everything that you hear with a grain of salt, I do think that the Dragon Ball Super remake has a really good chance of being real, and I would like it to. I don't know if they're gonna retell the story of Dragon Ball Super. I'd like them to do more stuff like this, like doing the episode of Bardock again and like doing the history of Trunks again and like that kind of stuff. Just because I think it would be fun. You think we'll ever get Black Frieza in games? I know it's a tough thing because of the manga rights. I think we will eventually. Because I think that the anime is going to come back. And Toa is a baddie, by the way. But I think that we are going to get him eventually. It's just going to take a while until we get him in the anime, which, if the leaks about the remake are true, isn't going to be until like 2028. So Hero, thank you for the follow. Xenoverse is connected to the Super Dragon Ball Heroes, right? I think yes. There's like a little bit to do with like time patrollers and the Supreme Kai of Time and stuff in Heroes. So I think that the Xenoverse and the Heroes world are one and the same, as well as the Breakers. Wow. This place sure brings back okay, dang, we're hanging out with Majin Buu and Hercule Satan. Isn't Mr. Satan's first name Mark? Oh, they got the voice acting too. I was ready to voice all these characters. What console do you play on, and what's your username? I'm playing this game on PlayStation, but I normally am a Steam player. I mean, I'm just Gunchpot on everything. Xbox is the only thing that I don't really fuck with. Margaret said, "Stop that tickles. Mom will be home soon." What is Boo reading? The smut? I think Hercule is a chosen name. I think that he changed his name. I think his birth name is like Mark, though. Hold on, I have to double check now. Mr. Satan, first name. It is Mark. Mr. Satan's first name is Mark. Boo sounds like Elmo. He does. I don't really like add people though. I'm pretty private with my stuff. I always knew Mr. Satan was actually Markiplier. What is it, Boo? What this word means? I think we're gonna get a story of if Beast Gohan and MUI in the future. Yeah. So does that mean he named Videl after his fighting career name? 100%. Because he's got to. He's got to keep up the kayfabe. Dang, Boo is pissed. Yeah, I think if we get Xenoverse 3, not only with like a next gen graphical enhancement, God, they cannot put it on PS4. It has to be a PS5 and Xbox Series exclusive. But man, having like an increased enhanced graphics, having similar gameplay but like a little bit more fluid, a little bit more modernized, and then getting all of the what ifs is going to be crazy. Dang, he's pissed. You think Satan still lies to Videl about stuff she knows he didn't do? Yeah. I don't know. I think because he knows, I mean, he knows that Gohan is the one that stopped Cell, right? So, like, Gohan and Videl being married, I think that she's aware and everybody's on the same page. How's the story going to look like if we actually get MUI Goku and Beast Gohan? I don't know. If anyone cares, I got my Xenoverse 2 a while ago. I've had it for a while. How many times have you beaten this? This is probably my fifth time starting the game. I've completed the main campaign like 3 times, I think. And I was a Saiyan for 2 of them. I played through the game the first time on PS4, and then I played through it again, and then I lost all that save data when I got a PS5. So I had to start from the jump all over again. And I played it through all the way once. What is this lore? What does this have to do with my character?
One incoming report.
Oh, here we go. There I am. The hardest thing in Xenoverse is to make the OC. It's true. I'm pretty attached to Squirk already, though. I'm never starting over again because there are a lot of parallel quests. This is true. There are a lot of friggin' parallel quests. Some of them I haven't even done because there's so much DLC. There's so much DLC, and I have not done most of the DLC ones. Have you played the Black Crystal Frieza workaround in this game? I have not. I have not done that. Yo, we're about to hit 1,000 likes already. Y'all are so dope. Thank you. Over there on TikTok. Shenron. In the little Kanton City. I like Kanton City. Have you downloaded the DLCs? Yes. I think I have all of the DLC. I just haven't played all the parallel quests. Oh yeah. Saiyan is definitely the best race. I think if they were to do Xenoverse 3, you really gotta focus on making the other classes enticing. You really gotta amp up some of those other classes. Peak verse 2 on the fight. It's fun. This game is fun. I shit on it a lot, but that's because I was always a Budokai Tenkaichi player. Is a story mode? It is. I was always a Budokai Tenkaichi player, so like when this game came out and the combat was weird and the transformations were like different, I kind of clowned on it, but I still played it anyways because like Dragon Ball fans just kind of have to put up with what we get for decades at a time. And then when Sparking Zero was announced, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to touch this game again. Dude, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii is the best way to play it. I mean, human users out there, take a shower. True. Gotta take a shower. Sorry, I'm going to catch up on chats real quick. What's the next Dragon Ball game going to be called in 2026? I don't know. I don't know what the next one's going to be called. If it's Xenoverse 3, probably just Xenoverse 3. Any news or updates for the 4th Future Saga? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. I'm only because I don't want spoilers. Fair. Are there like a lot of Dragon Ball What If timelines? Is the reason why I really considered getting Sparking Zero instead of Kakarot. Kakarot is also a wonderful game. Sparking Zero is also a great game. I think you can't go wrong owning all 3. They're all different experiences. Next game is going to be called Sparking 1. It's going to be Breakers 2. What was your favorite Xenoverse 2 DLC out of all the DLCs? I don't know. That's tough. I like... I mean, it's kind of hard. Some of the DLCs are like 7 years old now, so it's kind of hard to remember what's base game and what's not. I really thought that the Super Saiyan Broly was really, really solid. Was really well done. They really should remake BT 1, 2, and 3. That'd be great. They just announced Sagas 2. What? Sparking Special. That's crazy. That'd be cool. If they did Xenoverse 3, I wonder if it's going to use the Sparking Zero mechanics. Probably not. It would probably still be pretty similar to how the previous two Xenoverse played. It would just be really cleaned up, probably streamlined a bit, and the graphics would be hella enhanced. Okay, we have to go through this whole tutorial. That thing that I know how to do already. Hello, little bird. Can I fly from the jump? No. How do you get... Oh, entering photo mode. I imagine Sparking Zero like graphics for Xenoverse 3. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting to see what they decide to do. There we go. Remembering the controls for this is going to be a nightmare. There we go. Okay, what do they want me to do? Who do they want me to see? I'm going to need to go over here to the shop. Here we go. Too fast. Okay, Tofu. Oh, get off. Get off of that. He's not letting me speak to him. Oh, wait, I'm in camera mode still. Frack. Wait, okay. This is horrible. Okay, there we go. For one of the anime projects remake of Dragon Ball Super, do you think they will also adapt the Granola Mega Arts? Yeah. Yes. It'll just take some time. Kakarot 2, I don't think we're going to get Kakarot 2. If the game that we get for 2026 or the announcement that we get in like the next couple weeks is a new game, I think it's going to be an original Dragon Ball game or a 2D fighter. Like a Budokai-esque. But there's also a good chance that it is a sequel to a game that we already have. Why are they remaking? Well, that is only a leak. It's only a rumor. It's not confirmed yet. And I would take everything that you hear from Slow Plays, Geekdom, and fucking like Umbakada or whatever with a grain of salt. I would not 100% trust everything that they say, unless it's like a V-Jump leak. I wouldn't 100% believe anything. It is possible that we do get the remake, though, which I'm not against the idea of. I think having the Shintani-esque animation would be good, and making it more manga accurate would be good. I think people just really don't like Super, and they know that, and so they're like, well, it's because it wasn't manga accurate and the animation was bad, so let's make it manga accurate and let's make the animation better. And then we can get to the new stuff a couple years down the line, and then we can like continue to play catch up as Toyotaro continues to write the manga. So then there's like always a constant stream of content that they can adapt for. Making cooler canon would be dope. If it will be a remake with manga accurate storyline, do you think we will finally have Ultra Ego Vegeta in the video games? I mean, yes, in 6 years when they get to it. Yeah, and if they're going to do everything first, the leaks that I saw for like the timeline is that they wouldn't start adapting new stuff until like 2028. But if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. That's hey, facts. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to cruise through this so we can actually play the game. I really hope they start doing more games that have the Dragon Ball Super storyline, because Kakarot kind of has it with the DLCs, and Sparking Zero just tends to skip over storylines. Yeah, I was really hoping that Sparking Zero would go deeper on the story there with the Super stuff. I very much would like, and that's why I think a Xenoverse 3 would be great, because then you can do like the what if stuffs and have all the Super content baked into it, a la Heroes. A Xenoverse anime adaptation it would be cool, or like an official superhero or Super Dragon Ball Heroes would be cool, but I don't think they ever would do that. I would love to see a Dragon Ball game that only follows the manga, not the anime. Unfortunately, that can't and won't happen. But I agree. I think it would be cool. What would you prefer the 2026 anime project to be? A Daima movie? No, I don't want a Daima movie. I'd like another Super movie. But if it's like making the moral arc a movie versus remaking Super, I almost would rather them remake Super, because the moral arc needs like the attention that it deserves. It's such a sick arc, and so is the Granola arc, and I think they deserve a full series, rather than like making the movies, especially if they're like the 3D movies. I wouldn't care for that. Dragon Ball Super remake should be called Dragon Ball Super Duper. Loki, not a fan of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes hate. I just don't care for it because it's not real. And that's not to mean like you can enjoy it. You're absolutely allowed to enjoy it. I'm not here to police anybody's fun. It is just advertisements for a game that doesn't exist anymore, though. You know, like it was just advertising the game, and the game can no longer be played because it was replaced by Super Divers. So like, it's just advertising. What's up, Dark Wolf? Sparking Zero should have had more OG Dragon Ball characters. I agree, and they're probably going to release them as DLC, which sucks. But with Super Remakes, they would have to turn the Broly movie into an arc. That's true, kind of. They could also not do that because they already have the movie and just like call the Broly movie like the beginning of the new era of Dragon Ball, just like out of order. But yeah, maybe. I wouldn't mind getting the Broly arc. So I guess it means we're probably not going to get Super Saiyan Blue's Kaioken. No. Kaioken, Blue Kaioken and Evolution are not in the manga, so we would not be getting those. You have the Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, I own it on Steam. I just don't. I didn't really care for it. I'm more of a tactile gamer when it comes to like the card games. But so I liked actually collecting the cards, and I have some Super Divers cards. I need Pilaf and Sparking Zero for real. They probably will put they probably will do an OG Dragon Ball pack eventually. Okay, this is the longest tutorial ever. Kaioken Blue Kaioken Super Saiyan is Super Saiyan America. Kinda. Can we move on to the next tip, please? Next tool tip. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it just wants me to do this. Okay. Why isn't Super Saiyan Sparking Zero though? I mean, it technically is. In the same way that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is. Okay, go on the ground. Huh. One day they do the GT storyline as a what if for Dragon Ball game. Yeah, I think that would have been cool too. I think that Sparking Zero should have had a GT storyline as well. I jumped. I did it. Thank you, Supreme Kai of Time. I'm doing my best. Hup, 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 hup. King Piccolo, Ader. I mean, I'd like a Pilaf machine. I'd also like a Kid Krillin. And a World Tournament, like, classic stage. Alright. You're going down, chump. Huh. Okay, big combo. Do I have any abilities? I don't have any abilities. Uh-huh. Keep yapping. Oh, I can stretch. Okay. Okay. Input the on-screen... Oh, okay. Mashing square. That thing I kind of already did. I get you. Okay. Why? I feel like Bandai snoozed over GT Vegeta. There's never been good GT Vegeta representation. He's been like costumes and stuff, but they always just go straight to Super Saiyan 4. Which, like, he didn't do a ton of fighting in GT, but like he did enough to make a moveset off of. What about having Ader to Sparking Zero for the... Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We need Jackie Chun, just not a costume for Roshi, because they are not the same person. Don't tell him. Okay. I guess it doesn't want me to fight that guy. Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to fight that guy either. Yeah, I guess we could have Super 17 and Sparking Zero one of these days. I don't really play as androids. I think not being able to charge ki is cringe. So, can I just... Thank you. I think a lot of people want 17, but I don't think the bulk of people would even play as him. Because I don't think I'm alone in that not being able to charge ki is lame. I've changed targets multiple times. I'm following your instructions, but you're being picky about how I do it. I do want Nova and Ice Shenron. Nobody can beat me when I'm Super 17. Oh, big explosion. PyCon would be great, Zhang. I think everybody that was in motherfriggin' BT3 should have made it. I mean, I guess maybe not Fasha. Like, I could take or leave Fasha, especially now that, like, Gine is a character, but everyone else that was in the BT3 roster should have made it to Sparking Zero. We also need Shallot, Giblet. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get Giblet in Sparking Zero. We only got Shallot for marketing purposes, and they're probably good on that. They probably don't need to market Legends anymore. Oh, wait, I have these now. We have Boom Pa Boom Pa. Wait. Boom Pa. We need Shallot in Xenoverse 2. True. I mean, you can make Shallot in Xenoverse 2, though. I gotta do my ultimate attack. Full power energy wave. Everybody's favorite unique attack. What exactly is the significance behind Shallot? He's just the original character. He's like the protagonist of Legends. So he's an original character. And he's cool. He's got like a pretty unique story. I don't think they'll ever... Again, I feel like we've talked about this before too, but they'll never add Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters to Sparking Zero or any other Dragon Ball game because Super Dragon Ball Heroes is an ad for another game. Right? Like, at least Shallot makes a little bit of sense as a character from a game. But Super Dragon... Like, I guess maybe they could put in... what is the main character? Beat? But again, that game doesn't exist anymore. So, like, there wouldn't be any reason for them to put a Super Dragon Ball Heroes character into Sparking Zero because there's no reference point. And I don't think any of those characters are particularly, like, beloved. I got Xenoverse 2 for Christmas and finished the main story in 13 hours. Holy. Hike, you want to see Super Broly versus Zamasu? That'd be tight. Why add Super Dragon Ball Heroes character into Dokkan Battle? I don't know. I don't know anything about Dokkan. They did. I mean, them doing Shallot dirty and Sparking Zero is kind of a iffy topic to me because, again, he was a free character that they just like put in. It didn't take away any development time. It didn't take up a slot from another character. It's just like a thing that they did for the sake of doing it for the Legends 7th anniversary. And like it's just another character on the roster. I don't think it's like that deep, really. Imagine we get a Xenoverse 2 Sparking Zero collab. I'd love to get like Supreme Kai of Time in Sparking Zero. I think that'd be dope. Well, they want me to talk to Elder Kai. If they ask Super Dragon Ball Heroes Sparking Zero, that is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta could also have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Yeah, but I don't think that they're gonna do that. Gameplay recording has been paused. Oh no, you guys can't watch. Just kidding. Now, if they decided to do a Dragon Ball Super Divers anime, I could see them maybe adding some characters or whatever to these various games. But I really think that they will probably never touch Super Dragon Ball Heroes again as far as like official mainline content. Mobile games, who knows? I mean, I'm sure that like Legends or Dokkan or whatever can do whatever they want because they already have. But I thought that was my PlayStation. Xenoverse 2 has always been big, but I do think that there's a pretty constant, or there's kind of an idea that Xenoverse 3 is going to get announced next month, so I think people are trying to capitalize on the hype. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm not afraid to admit it. Oh yeah, I'm interested. I mean, I'm interested to see what they do with Super Divers. It could be Xenoverse 3. That's all that matters. It probably won't be, but there's a chance that it's Xenoverse 3 coming here at the end of January at this Dragon Ball event. The Breakers 2 probably is what they're gonna do. They're shuttering Breakers 1 so that they can do an Overwatch. Make Breakers 2 free to play. A canon spin-off diving into the history of the Frieza races. I think that'd be fun. A fan team just re-released Dragon Ball Online, and honestly, I wouldn't mind if they did just like go all in on an MMO, and like that could be Xenoverse. Like they could just make Xenoverse 3 like an actual MMO. Hell, they could even charge a subscription for it if they really wanted to. But they probably won't do that. Yeah, canon spin-off driving into the... Oh, sorry, I read that already. I do think that'd be sick. I also think that it's not impossible that we do get Cooler back in canon eventually. Imagine Dragon Ball Online returns either a new game or as an anime. That'd be sick. I mean, that's what I've been saying for like years now, that they should kind of bring this story to a close, like the current Dragon Ball story to a close. And they should do a time skip. They should do like way in the future, where there's a bunch of new Saiyans and like just new, like Earth is just like completely different and crazy. Fighter Z is gonna revive in 2026. I don't think Fighters went anywhere. I think the community of people that like are interested in Fighters are still there. They're still playing, still doing tournaments. It's just not getting as many updates, but it is they're getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku here soon. That's what we were just talking about. So like this fan project did just release servers for Dragon Ball Online, so you can play it, the original one, and they've updated it to have like super content and whatnot, which is pretty sick. It seems like a pain in the ass to actually like install and play, but it seems like a lot of fun once you get it going. Goten needs some spotlight. I agree. I think adult Goten and Trunks should just kind of like take over if they're going to continue. Now we'll see which Kakarot is stronger. We also need Gohan Black and Zamasu to be playable. That's true. This is true. And Super Saiyan Vegeta Scatter. What about a new Kakarot, but instead of Goku, it's Frieza? Yeah, I don't think that they'd do that. Because you only have like I guess you have like 3 chapters. You have Frieza, and then you lose on Namek, and then you have Frieza, and then you lose on Earth, and then you have Frieza in the Tournament of Power. I don't think that would be... I don't think losing 3 arcs in a row would be... And I know that they're on the same team, and they do technically win the Tournament of Power, but they do get knocked out. Golden Gamer, what the heck is up, dude? We are playing Xenoverse 2 these days. I don't care what you have to say to me, Elder Kai. I want to go customize my character more. Oh, but it switches between the bad guys. Well, then I mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't think it would be about Frieza. Then I think it would be like Dragon Ball villains, Dragon Ball from the villain's perspective. But you're still losing, and that still doesn't feel good from like a gameplay perspective. If you have to maintain the canon storyline, if you don't have to maintain the canon storyline, then you're just having an entirely what if game, and that's fine. But Dragon Ball Raditz. Dragon Ball villains. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The entire Xenoverse 2 budget went into that Bardock intro, for real. Super will ever have its own version of Super 17. God, I hope not. Yeah, Super 17 is such an uninteresting character, and I think that where 17 is fine. I think that his character is fine. He just wants to be a park ranger. He just wants his boat. I always wanted a Dragon Ball game where the story could vary wildly based on decisions. Yeah, me too. And as much as Sparking Zero like kind of played with the what if stuff, it just wasn't as in depth. They kind of rode the middle with it, where like the mainline stuff was not hyper interesting, or like it was just normal like Dragon Ball stuff, and then the what if stuff they didn't lean heavily enough into. So they just kind of ended up. The campaign just ended up being like kind of a wash. But no one can beat Super 17, to be fair. That's true. None of Super was supposed to happen. End would be the future. I mean, that's common knowledge. And having a Dragon Ball is just a wish for a boat. That's what I would have done. Dragon Ball, what if the Z Fighters didn't have plot armor? Imagine a Park Ranger good guy version of Super 17 in Dragon Ball Super. But why? He's already 17 won a tournament with fighters from every other universe. He's technically the strongest being in the universe up till we get to like the Moro and Granola stuff. Like from a logistical standpoint. So I don't know. I don't think you need to do Super 17. I think 17 is fine the way he is. He's also like not a very interesting character to begin with. Like he's just I'm a bad guy, programmed to be a bad guy, but I'm not a bad guy anymore. So yep, just leave me alone. Like I don't think there's really any need to further his influence on the plot. Kakarot like style game, but instead you play as Bardock. Well, there is the Bardock DLC for Kakarot, which was fun. If I was a Dragon Ball game set in the way future, that's what I'm saying. So my entire idea for Dragon Ball period has been let's just do a time skip where Goten and Trunks are like older, if not dead, like way future, and Pan is like 200, like she drank from the fountain of youth or whatever. Like Roshi did, and Pan becomes the new Roshi, teaching the next generation of martial artists, whether they're Saiyans or not. They probably have to be Saiyans because that's just like the show. But I think that would be an interesting take on the series, and have Pan be the new like mentor figure. Loki, GT17 smoked 18 was funny. Super 18 would also just like not be anything. I don't know. I don't think that like I don't think either of the androids are that interesting of characters, and I wouldn't want to like put more plot on them. Like, yes, it sucks that 18 is just like a wife now, but that's also the trend for Dragon Ball characters, and the damage has already been done. I think trying to pull these characters back into the spotlight is just nostalgia baiting, and it's kind of just like nothing. I don't know. What do they want me to do here? Super 16. Yes, let's bring that one back from the dead. As long as Dragon Ball Z doesn't end up like Boruto, I'd like to continue watch and enjoy. I agree. Why did it? There's what? Stop this. Get some help. Okay. What do they want me to do? Okay. Maybe I should have read some of that. So Dragon Ball Online. Yeah, I would love Dragon Ball Online to like be more of a thing. This is DLC stuff, isn't it? Yeah. It'll be cool to see a Dragon Ball game that you have a choice over everything. You could just choose to be a merciless version of Goku. I don't think they'd ever let that happen. They're too careful with the IP, but like, I think that'd be fun as hell. I know, this game is 10 years old. Again, this is what I'm saying. Xenoverse 2 is 10 years old. In 2 days. So like, I don't think it would have taken the entire team that developed Xenoverse 2 to be pumping out all this DLC, after 10 years. I think they probably have another team working on Xenoverse 3. And then a small team that has been pumping out the DLCs. So it's entirely possible that they've been working on Xenoverse 3 for a while. Dragon Ball rhymes. That's true. I went to the story point. The fucking... Is it up there? I can't fly yet, so I can't go up there. But is that where they want me to go? Oh, wait. We gotta go get all of Yamcha's moves. Okay, this is nothing. I wonder how much I spent on this game over the years. I think I have like 400 hours total, probably. Vegeta, no. Come on. And this is where the there's more down here. My bad. Whoopee! Let me fly, game. Traversal in this game without flight sucks. I just want a new Dragon Ball Z game more than anything. Kakarot was almost amazing. Kakarot was good for what it was. I don't really have any major complaints about Kakarot other than it taking 3 hours to get started. I haven't touched this game since they changed the level cap. Vegeta, look, a Pokemon. So, okay, so here's all the DLC characters. Fucking, there's so many. So many guys. They've been adding characters to this game for a hot minute. Remember when Goku Black was the pre-order bonus? Right? Shit was 10 years ago. Then we got Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue is pretty good in this game too. I like Super Saiyan God Vegeta as well. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of good characters. This is a good size roster. And for all these characters, what I want to say, 79% of them have full power energy wave as an ultimate. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna play as Squirk, and then we're gonna put Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on the squad for fun. And it'll be add more diamond characters in Xenoverse 2. I don't know. Probably not. They might be readying up for the manga content for a game. Probably not. Especially after all the rights bullshit that was maybe just resolved. I don't think there's going to be any manga content in any games anytime soon. Dragon Ball Super Season 2 not out yet is crazy. Well, yeah. Okay. Why do I Naruto run? God, he's so tall. He's huge. He's fucking massive. Look at how big he is. Okay, I gotta go get the Dragon Balls. Or go get these points. Wow. Why can I fly in combat, but I can't fly in friggin' Kanton City? Hello, Goku. Yes, we're very excited for the Dragon Ball news coming in January. It's gonna be hype. A new Dragon Ball game is being announced. It's true. I don't think it's not gonna have manga stuff. That's just true. It just won't have manga stuff. But there is gonna be a new game, and it's gonna be cool probably. Been on this shit since I was 7. Still no Xenoverse 3. Oh, that makes me feel old. But I'm excited. We're gonna be live streaming as much of that event in January as possible. How powerful do you think Cell would have been if he managed to absorb Super 17? Probably still not stronger than Super Saiyan 4 because plot armor. It's the thing. Power levels don't matter because plot's always gonna win. Krillin, what in tarnation? I mean, didn't the official Moro figure just come out? So at least some manga stuff is becoming real. Oh yeah, I just mean for the games. They just can't put manga content in games. January, yeah, here at the end of January, there's a big event. It's a big Dragon Ball festival where they're announcing a bunch of new stuff. But in money, Xenoverse 3 is the next Dragon Ball game. I wouldn't be surprised, is the thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if it's going to be, but what if Cell absorbs Super Saiyan 5 Kaba, the strongest being in the multiverse? Hello, Omega! I'm just trying to play a new Sonic game. It's been too long since Frontiers. I got Sparking Zero the other day. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't think Fighter Z2 is going to be the next game because that team is working on that Marvel 2D fighter, but we could get a new 2D fighter. Maybe more along the lines of like Budokai, like a 2.5D fighter. I think it would be fun. People hate Sparking Zero because there was too much hype surrounding the game, mostly. And it doesn't play exactly like BT3 did. And there's not enough single-player content. Is the primary reasons as to why people don't like Sparking Zero. I still play that game almost every day. I think it is a fun, modern take on the BT series, but I'll always go back to BT3. Like, BT3 is still the best Dragon Ball game, period. I think that there's things that could be better. The game is lacking content. Like, there should absolutely be more maps. There should absolutely be characters that were cut. Honestly, I think the game just needed another year to cook. Like, if it had come out this last fall rather than the previous fall, so that they could have like included all of the DLC content that they added in base game, and added some additional stuff in there, like Roshi's Island and Kami's Lookout and like that kind of stuff, I think people would have generally been a lot happier with it. As their skin of change unless it comes in the form of a new hair color. I think people hate that too, though. I think people are kind of over the transformation. What is the word for it? Dragon Ball has a transformation problem for sure. I think it's transformation fatigue is the word I was looking for. I don't know. I think people were hype when God was announced, and then Blue was announced, and people are like, "Oh, is this just what we're doing now?" And then, though Ultra Instinct is dope, it was not. It was still kind of the same thing. I think Ultra Instinct and Ego have been good overall, though. I agree. All right, we gotta go fight these time patrollers. We also need all the Great Ape forms. Yeah, I think at least having Great Ape Kid Goku would have been a good step. Like, I understand why they didn't do Great Apes for all of the Saiyans, but I still would have liked it. Charles, you're going down, man. Got him. Yeah, Charles is going down. I think my problem with Xenoverse, as opposed to Sparking Zero, is like, yes, character creation is cool, and yes, like the what ifs and stuff are cool. I just really don't like the combat in this game. I think genuinely this combat is kind of mindless and like unfun, and I wish that it was more akin to BT. But I understand that it's not, and that's fine. It's just a different thing. Why didn't all the Namekians fuse on Namek against Frieza? Good question. Because they didn't know, mostly, too. Like, I think there was a lack of communication happening. They did what they could, but it's not like they were all able to, like, text each other and be like, yo, bad guy on his way, let's go take care of this. Frieza was pretty discreet. Can I not kill this guy? Okay, I can't kill him. I want a new Dragon Ball RPG too. I think I know that people are getting some Souls-like fatigue as well, but I think an OG Dragon Ball game that's kind of Souls-like adjacent would be really cool. Where you have Kid Goku in the power pole and like going through his journey of growth, because that's kind of what a Souls-like is anyways. I think it would be really fun. I kind of see why they cut characters, even though I want to play as Super 17. Yeah, I think like the issue that I have now with Sparking Zero is that it seems like their primary plans for continuing it are just going to be these character packs, and like, ugh. The game doesn't need more characters. As much as I want them to, I want like the OG Dragon Ball characters, and I want like the characters that were cut. I don't think that just like more characters is the thing that will save Sparking Zero. For maps, we need Tuffle Planet, Hell, True, Glacier, all things that would be welcome additions. As long as the characters are unique, true, and that's like, I think a thing with Sparking Zero that I've kind of come to realize as I've played a lot of the game, and I have like 400 hours in the game, is that a lot of the characters do kind of play similar. Though even though in BT3 and stuff, also the characters all have, you know, you have your 2 attacks, or your 2 super attacks, your blast or your ultimate blast, the ability to transform, and your 2 skills. They still, like, characters still felt unique. They had enough flavor in them to where, like, sometimes their impacts would feel different. Their base combo strings would be unique. And Sparking Zero doesn't have a lot of that additional flavor, especially in the grab department. A lot of characters have the base grab, and that just really makes the characters feel less unique. And so when it comes to Sparking Zero and them adding new characters, that's a concern that I have, is that yes, they can continue to add characters, and that's cool to pad the roster or whatever, but if those characters don't feel unique, then there's not really any point in adding them. A Sparking game with no Kami's Lookout is a bit of a sin. That's true. That was always one of my favorite ones. Some characters didn't have much screen time, like my goat Bojack. But that's the thing, is Bojack is like an awesome character in Sparking Zero. He has a bunch of unique attacks. They very clearly put a lot of care and attention into that, and they gave him like a couple unique attacks, which is really cool. But they didn't give that amount of attention to every character. And I know I can hear you saying, but they can't expect them to make every single character wholly unique and not, and that a game would never come out. I know, and that's fine. Like I'm okay with some characters playing similar, especially those characters that didn't have a ton of screen time. But the ones that gotta count. Fucking Kaba has a has a high speed rush as an ultimate, and that's just a woof. I think they can get more creative with it. We also need Super Saiyan Bardock. I would have liked them to do Super Saiyan Bardock, but like as a costume, so you can still have base Bardock without the ability to transform, and then have him be able to transform as well. Who genuinely wanted Bergamo? I wanted the entire trio of Danger. I like those characters. And like I think that they could have put more Tournament of Power entries in there, especially the other two of the Dangerous trio. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Let's go explore the city a little bit. And like I think that Bergamo plays okay, actually, all things considered, but it would have been more fun if they added in his giant gimmick. At least the rest of Bergamo's all true. And that's like, and I play on PC, so like I have mods. A lot of the stuff I'm complaining about is more on the behalf of like console players who don't have the ability to access all of the content that I'm speaking of. Hold on, I did want to go to the costume shop. We got to customize our guy a little bit. We also need the rest of the Pride Troopers. I don't know if we need the rest of the Pride Troopers. I think the 3 that we got were enough. I have so much money already. Whoa. Okay. Can I do... Like, this is all I have. Okay. I mean, we got to have a Scouter. We got to have the good old-fashioned Scouter. Or the Turtle Hermit Sunnies. Now, we're going to get the Purple Scouter, because it's the best one. All right. Ba-bing. Kind of wanted Bojack's crew to appear in his alt. I mean, they really should have just put Zanya in the game. Okay. Back to business. Where's the costume shop? It has been so long since I played this game. The OST and Sparking Zero just don't go that is true. I would have liked it if they incorporated some of the original music as well from the BT series. Like I think that the Sparking Zero music is fine, but it's not like banger after banger. And a lot of it is anime music too, which like I didn't love the anime music in Super. So, sue me. We were missing Supreme Kai in there. Okay, we need a shirt. Boogie. Put a little boogie in it. Oh, all these suck. Let's just put on the normal shirt. Yeah, I think that the costumes and customization of the characters in Sparking Zero was a little lackluster as well. There could have been so much more cool stuff. Oh, I like this. Wait, are these the pants that I'm already wearing though? No. Okay, so I want the boogie pants. I like those. Those are neat. Hey, no one talks about Budokai Tenkaichi 1. Who knows if it's just a similar situation here? That's kind of where my mindset's at. I like the idea of imagining that that Sparking Zero is just the first in the reboot. I like to think that it is just the first in a reboot, and that we will get another Sparking game eventually. And I think that'd be cool. And they can build upon the foundation that they've laid. Xenoverse 3, probably soon, though. I don't know. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Probably not. Is Sparking Zero over an all bad game? No. It's not. It's a fine game. It's fun. It's fun to play. And it's cool. And like I like doing the I have so many costumes already. Whoa. I didn't know. The elite suit. But it could be better. And I want it to be better. Xenoverse asks about Legend story. I think that'd be cool. Oh, wait, we got the Goku casual jacket. Why did I just spend money on clothes? I didn't know I had all these clothes. There's your Super 17 fit, gang. The Trunks fit has always been a classic. I like the cooler armor. Fighter Z2. Maybe one day, but probably like a new Budokai would be my guess. Okay, I kind of fuck with the Amy battlesuit too, but it's not powerful enough. We're gonna give the Goku suit a try. Yeah, I've always been an arena fighter over a 2D fighter guy myself. Yeah, this is fine. Fighters 2 is definitely not happening. No, well, it's not only with the patch that they've done and the release of who's a what's it Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but there's also that the team that made that is doing the other one now. The what is it? Tokon Fighters, Marvel's Tokon. What else do we got? We got the sword, we got the glasses. I just didn't know that they had all this stuff for me already. All right. We got to boost our attributes. We need some more Daima respect. True. No one can beat me when I'm Samsung 17. Yeah, let's just do that. That's fine. I can see him bringing up more Fighters DLC though. Maybe if Super Saiyan 4 Goku's popular. Okay, get rid of Meteor Crash immediately. We could do time skip. That's fun. Garlic Gun. Double Buster. Whoa. Oh, we gotta have the Majin Kamehameha. Okay, and then this is gonna have to be the maximum charge. And then the... Yeah, I do want a secondary blast, actually. I don't want a volley. Big Bang Kamehameha, probably don't need it. Dimensional Hole. What do you know about my Dimensional Hole? What's up? Go, go, go. Trunks hates Androids, but what about iPhones? Daima does have some really good animation. I wouldn't mind if they did if they are going to do this super reboot, if it was the Daima style, but I do think that the Shintani style in the Broly movie is the best that Dragon Ball's looked. I prefer it over the Daima style. Not that but the Daima style is not bad at all. What do we put here? Destructo Disc. Get him with the Destructo Disc. We have Hawk Charge. Hit him with the Hawk Tour. I don't know. Do the 3 flash. And we have ultimate attacks. We have to do the Serious Bomb and the Symphonic Destruction. Thank you for the follows. For outfits, we also need Kid Trunks outfit. Yeah, there's a lot of outfits that we need. Oh, I already have Beast and Ultra Instinct unlocked? Okay. Well, in that case. Neat. Oh, I like the Dragon Burn. But I think I prefer the ones that make you move. Do Psycho Escape. What DBZ movie had Gohan beating up the goons? Broly? Bojack? Bojack, sorry. Oh, wait, we need to change our pants color. They don't match. They don't match. Let's do... Yeah. So sick. We gotta have a purple belt. Because we're purple. Everybody knows. Okay, and that's nothing. Alright, sick. Characters created. Let's go do some more parallel quests on our stupid, dumb bike. Ah! BoJack Unbound is my favorite movie. I mean, Fusion Reborn is good. I like Wrath of the Dragon, personally. But I think I'm in the minority there. Chi-Chi and Bulma was civilian, right? What? With every civil... What? True. Superhero Gohan cape. I think every character should have a cape option. And a scouter option. Okay. Squirk, level 4. We're in business. Let's get friggin' Beast Gohan on the squad. Let's get Ultra Instinct Goku on the squad. Oh, we gotta clear that.
Leave it to me.
Type too fast. Wrath the Dragon was amazing. Tapion is cool. One of my favorite characters. Breast Gohan. Everybody's favorite. OC.
Let's get started. I'm itching to fight.
Ugh, that voice. Hit him with the we gotta increase our key charge. Gotta hit the Majin Kamehameha though. Kinda cool. Wait, do I even have enough key to use my alts? I don't. Okay. Well. Alright. That's fine. This is fine. Well, this is fine.
You're pretty good.
I'm terrible. Alright.
I'll show you what I've got.
Bah. Hit him with the He's taking too much damage. I'm gonna... Wait, can I go Ultra Instinct too? I can't! I don't have enough sauce! Okay, well, I'll change that. Okay, that is a good one. I like that. Wait, oh yeah, Raditz is on the squad! Ultra Instinct Kaioken. Dude, that's what I think... Well, so... actually... Kaioken is a technique, not a transformation. I don't know if you could stack Ultra Instinct and Kaioken. However, I do think that's how we get Super Saiyan 5. Is they make Super Saiyan 4 canon, like they have kind of already. They bring it into the next Super arc, and then Goku fuses it with Ultra Instinct, and the hair turns silver, and that's how we get Super Saiyan 5.
Don't get yourself too excited, lad.
Don't get too excited now, Raditz. There we go. How do you grab in this game? Block and then circle? Yeah, okay. Hit him with the... Oh, they made him go away. Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken Rose. Blah. Kaioken his ass. I mean, Kamehameha his ass. Whoa. Come on! Okay, there we go. Smacked. But Toyotaro should give us Super Saiyan 5. It's his thing. It's literally his thing. We have to get it one of these days. Goku made Ultra Instinct into a transformation, so Kaioken is compatible. But did he, though? Is it not just a technique still, but, like, it just makes his hair silver? I mean, I guess, like, true Ultra Instinct / Sign are not transformations, but I guess the Mastered Ultra Instinct is. I don't know. The way that they did that stuff was kind of confusing and a little bit dumb. Still got the character from Xenoverse 1. I ported mine over from Xenoverse 1 on PlayStation, but then I lost all of my on PlayStation 4, but then I lost all my progress when I upgraded to the 5. Very sad. Rippin' pepperoni. Things are heating up here in Cross Versus. Oh, is this your first time? Don't worry, I'll get you up to speed. Just make sure to read this carefully. The Super Manga will be announced at the end of the anime. We also control Berserk play it. Probably, yeah. Character build, they made it came out. Oh, true. I forgot about that. It's like what they did with. Fucking Borderlands back in the day. You could like do your build before. Oh, we gotta go talk to teacher. I came with a new Frieza transformation, Rainbow Frieza. I think I'm done with the palette swaps. But it could be cool to get like, I mean, Rainbow Frieza could be fun. Get like a little chromatic action on there. Hello, Elder Kai. It was back in the day. 10 years ago. Well, I guess 10 years ago is when this game came out. Maybe a good 14 when Xenoverse 1 came out. And for those of you who don't know, who are watching this, and you're Dragon Ball fans, I'm the guy that's making Dragon Ball Abridged right now. That's OG Dragon Ball Abridged. Episode 1 is out on YouTube right now, and you can go watch it. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm currently working on episode 2. Not as we speak, but it's fun. We're having a good time with it. That's you, huh? That is me. A couple of my TikToks blew up, and the episode itself is doing okay, but we're still working hard. Excuse me, you're excused. We gotta go do another parallel quest. Wanted to submit for it, but only found it after the auditions were over. Yeah, that the audition process was interesting. It was fun, but I still get people asking me if they can play Vegeta. Like my boy, my brother in Christ. It's not that show. Get Broly on the squad. Let's get Evil Goku Black on the squad. Haven't watched it yet, but I will now. Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not associated with Team 4-Star, but you know, I'm doing my best. Don't look at the full moon. It's right above you. Quick, don't look. We gotta get the Get it, Hit him with the Wait. Smacked. Okay. Oh, I have enough now. I can hit the Symphonic Destruction. Wheeze. Oh, they moved. Wanted to audition for Korin. So I haven't held auditions for characters that far out, and I just don't know if I will. I loved hearing everybody's voices, and the audition process was fun. But I think that if the show makes it that far, I want to choose a little bit more carefully. I want to have more intention behind it. Come on! Oh my god, I suck. Can't hit anything. Frieza telling the 107 full power of Frost, do you think that Frieza can almost see Frost? I mean, I think Frost is probably capable of everything that Frieza is capable of. Just takes training. I think that the strength is like, though I think that canonically Frieza's like a mutant. Like his strength is pretty obscure, even among his own people. But I don't know. It's an interesting idea. Can I audition for Bulma's motorcycle? That's a good bit, actually. Just be like, why does your bike sound weird? And it's just like a guy doing the sounds.
Hurry up and come.
Just as not as a running gag, but as a one-off. Then with the Psycho Escape. Oh, and then just keep going. Piccolo, stop! I'm trying to beat up this kid.
Where's that power coming from?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to hit some of these raw super attacks. I like Frieza and Dragon Ball Super. Hate Resident, but they've put enough legwork into developing him. I agree. I think I was upset when they brought him back initially. I thought Gold was stupid. But like bringing him back for the Tournament of Power makes sense. Like I think even if they didn't do the Resurrection F Saga, like they probably could have just brought him back anyways, and it still have been just as interesting and fun, and then gone straight into the Black Frieza stuff. But they didn't, so doesn't matter. Whatever. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. It'd be a driving gag. Shit, you're right. We have so many attributes. If Cooler is Frieza's brother in Universe 7, do you think that there is also a Universe 6 version of Cooler that is Frost's brother? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Try a player match. How about no? What if I didn't? We're going to do one more parallel quest, and then I'll probably end stream. Cooler ain't canon. They could make Cooler canon, though. And I think that'd be fun if they did. We're going to play as Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima, actually. I think that'd be fun. And we're going to have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on the squad. And we're going to have Piccolo Power Awakening on the squad. So why the heck not? I think it'd be interesting to make Cooler canon, especially with the context of the Black Frieza stuff. Because they could do, like, Cooler and Frieza team up on the squad. And both of them have black variants. I think that could be cool and would be a unique way to not make it just Frieza, you know? Because I think it just being just Frieza is kind of lame. And I'm really worried about what they're gonna do with the Black Frieza stuff because I really don't want it to just be Oh, man, we got to fuse. Like, he's stronger than all of us, so now we got to fuse. We got to do Ultra Ego Instinct Gogeta, and then we're going to beat him up with a big ol' Spirit Bomb. I think it's just a tired formula, and we could, I'd be interested to see what they do different. If they would do a cooler cannon, do you think they would give him golden or black? Yeah, I do. I think they'd do both even, maybe. Oh, Yamcha's still here. Cooler could be Universe 6 character, and it would have made sense. I think that would have been cool, too, if they had done that instead of Frost. Hello, Michelle Riley. Fusing against Frieza would be lame. And it'd be fan service. I'd understand why they'd do it. But I just don't want it to be like another ass pull fusion or transformation to beat Frieza. I feel like I've talked about this on stream 100 times, but I think what they should do. Oh boy, I'm in a bad way here. I think what they should do for Frieza. I mean, this is just as a fan theory, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna die. Sick. Is make it so that they make Frieza the new Supreme Kai, or the new God of Destruction, right? Because that would be a sacrifice for Beerus. Beerus would have to give himself up if Frieza is such a threat. How are you? I'm well. How are you? If Frieza is such a threat that that Beerus has to make a sacrifice, that is some excellent character development for him. It's a really cool arc. Idea. We gotta go. And then it keeps Frieza in check. It's not just like, man, yeah, we gotta do the Spirit Bomb again to finish Frieza off. It's a more interesting idea, because then they can keep Frieza in check. It's not hell, but it's like a kind of a hell for him, because he has to stay in check. Because if he steps out of line, they can just kill the Supreme Kai. Because he's certainly weaker than pretty much everyone else, and they just threaten him with obliteration. And that's not death. That's destruction. He doesn't go to hell. He becomes nothing. And I think that that would be more of a punishment for Frieza than simply killing him again. Do you have consent to be a god? I'm just subbed as well. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Show me that hidden power.
Really hope I don't go down again. I'll hit him with a Super Kamehameha. Nice. Got him. Very cool hand. Do you think that they will also bring back King Cold? Well, King Cold is canon.
Consider me impressed.
Sorry to bother your battle.
Sorry to bother your battle, but I'm Goku. You playing Xenoverse 2?
All right,
That is what I'm doing.
Get this going.
We're probably gonna end stream right here after this PQ. If Frieza was a god of destruction, he'd just keep scheming and use the position as leverage. But that's what I'm saying, is he can't. Because the god of destruction's life is tied to the Supreme Kai. And I think that they are more than willing to sacrifice Shin if Frieza steps out of line. So as soon as he would try to scheme or do something, they just say, okay, goodbye, Supreme Kai. Your ass is grass, and now neither of you exist. Cold is canon because of Broly, but also because of Dragon Ball Z. He came back to Earth with Frieza when Trunks first arrived.
Piccolo?
King Cold has always been canon.
Looks like this is the end for me.
Hit him with the Kamehameha! I miss these every time. Oh no, I'm getting kicked. Whoa. Come on. I don't know if we have time, but I'll come next stream. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to stream again on Friday. I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve, and I hope everybody has a wonderful New Year's Eve. I'm hoping to start 2026 off on a high note. And I think we're ending 2025 on a high note as well. Returning to this decade-old game. Goodbye, Goku. Heat wave. Bonk. Didn't finish him off. Come here. He's not coming here. Ah. Oh my god, he got 2 of us. Hello, number 1 Champa fan. It's been a minute. What the heck is up? I need to do more Goobers. I think Goobers was one of my last streams before the holiday. We are starting 2026 with the Genki Dametsuri event. This is so true. You guys couldn't do 1 HP to him? Come on. My teammates are throwing. But we still technically passed. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me today, though. About my normal streaming time. Like I said, I think we're going to be back on Friday. With either some more Deltarune, start Chapter 4, or playing some GeoGuessr. I was kind of considering playing some GeoGuessr on Friday, but or maybe both. I don't know. Probably not, though. This is it. Bye. Thank you so much, Michelle, for coming in on YouTube and hanging out and subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm hanging well, Champa. Thank you. I'm sorry that I'm ending so quickly, but that is going to be it from me. See you guys later. And Happy New Year to each and every one of you. And yeah, for you guys over on Twitch and YouTube still, I appreciate you guys. It's been so dope hanging out with you. I haven't been enjoying these last couple streams. I hope that you all have a Happy New Year. And of course, as always, goodbye forever.